Okay, let's start. As you can see, I have no shirt because I just came back from Buksu, and yeah, my shirt is is wet, so wet from sweat, and I don't want to. I'm not into changing shirt right now, so anyway, let's start this. Uh, Change the clock to the stopwatch. This is not a time. Yeah, stopwatch and minimize. Okay, first let's erase this comment, and then second, background, body element, and background. Oh, wrong spelling. Background. This, and let's center this default rectangle. So right now we are back to absolute. Just yesterday we said we won't be using this, but right now we are using it again. Okay, let's adjust the width and the size of uh, this rectangle. The width is 180, 200 probably, and then also the height is 200. No much, too much. Okay, just like that. And let's rename this. We can name this square or rectangle exactly a rectangle. Right? Why you make things complicated? Right? And as you can see, our rectangle has a different um, different colors in the top and the bottom. So what we can do here is to divide this. So what I mean by that is to, instead of creating one rectangle, let's just create a two rectangle, or maybe we can ask for help how to gradient. Yes, let's do that. We can just make one rectangle and just color the top different from the bottom. Okay, so let's ask the ChatGPT how to color gradient. %. Okay, let's wait for the reply, and yeah, here we can say that this is the line. Yeah, basically this is just saying that our background, instead of this color, this violet here, or we can change this to black, this black here would be changed into this background. So as you can see, linear gradient to bottom, red 50% and blue 50%. So the flow of the background is from top to bottom, and from the top it is red, which is occupying 50% of the height. Yes, and bottom, which is blue, which is also occupying 50%. So they have the same height. They share the same height, and as we can see, we can just change this color red to this color and this blue to this color, and just like that we have solved our problem to create just one rect instead of two. So right now the next thing we need to do is to create these circles. So first is this 3 circles in the top. So to do that, we can just say copy this. So circle C1 and C2 and C3. So to do this, yes, create their style. So rect, copy the rect, and then rename this to C1. And obviously, this is not, the background is the color of white, something shade of white, like that, and then the height and the size is much more smaller, of course, so maybe 50 pixel, something like that, and push this to the top. Okay, let's make this smaller, 25 maybe. 25 is too small, so 30. Okay, for now let's put 30, and let's push this to the left. Okay, let's create I push this to the top first. Top. Okay, let's make the radius circular. So border radius 50%. Now we have a circle which is perfect. Yes, and create the 2 more of this. And as you can remember, we named this C2 and C3 right here. So let's rename this C2, and this one is C3. And let's move this to the right a bit, this C1, this I mean C2. 40, 60, 50. Okay, 50 is enough. And 140 minus 50, 90, yeah. 140 minus 90, what number can you subtract to 140 to make sure that the equivalent is negative 50? So it is 90, right? So let's subtract this 90. One negative 50 minus 90 is positive 40. So let's do that, positive 40. And with that, we have got the position of the 3 rectangles. Then let's continue this for the bottom rectangle. So C4, C5, and C6. Copy this. Maybe just one of this circle in the top. Rename this as C4. Change the background to this. Background to this bluish color, and push this to the top, to the bottom. Just invert the value and also the left side. And with that, we have actually positioned the C4. And let's do that for the C5 and C6. Copy the C2 and C3. Rename to C5 and the C3 to C6. And just invert the position, the top and the left, so negative, and their color. So instead of white, let's make this bluish, like that, and submit. So yeah, looks like dice. It looks like a dice.